It's time to study for the digital SAT. I wonder why people think it's so hard. They just don't understand the tips and tricks. Like, that has to be it. You know what? It's time to teach them. Welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to do a series of digital SAT problems to prove to you guys how you could turn a 2-minute problem into a 10-second problem and ace the digital SAT. But first, this video would not be possible without today's sponsor, Curve Breakers, and their book, Decoding the Digital SAT. You see, as SAT undergoes a variety of changes as it goes from paper SAT to digital SAT in 2024, there are a lot of challenges that students are going to face. And they need a trusted and comprehensive resource that will show them all they need to know, all the new techniques, some example problems about the digital SAT. Curve Breakers Decoding the Digital SAT book is here to fill that void. The book is designed to empower students with a holistic toolkit that includes content review, test-taking strategies, and confidence-building exercises. What exactly is included in this mystery book? You got 2 additional digital SAT practice tests, you got confidence-building and anxiety reduction techniques, you got a comprehensive DSAT content review, you got repetition and practice problems, you have access to online answer explanations and answer keys, and you have access to discounts for other digital SAT products. So if you want to improve digital SAT score fast and you love using the practice books, Decoding the Digital SAT practice book by Curve Breakers is your go-to choice. If interested, check the link in the description below. Do not hesitate. Improve your score now. All right, everyone. So now we are going to run through some digital SAT problems. All right, so to run through some digital SAT problems, I'm going to go on LearnQ.ai. I'm going to do the math linear equation. So let's get straight to it. A librarian has 43 books to distribute to a group of children. If he gives each child 2 books, he will have 7 books left over. How many children are in the group? Now, I'm going to try to do every single problem mentally. And if I can do this mentally within 10-15 seconds, that means with pen and pencil, you guys can be able to do this within 6 or 7 seconds. So let's see if we can match the same speed. And of course, you can pause this video at any time if I'm going too fast. So that way you also can get the practice, because I want you guys to do these problems with me. Try to do it mentally. If you need your pen or pencil, that's fine too. 43 books. Each child gets 2 books, 7 books left over. How many children are in the group? 43 minus 7 is 36. So these 36 books have been distributed. So if each child gets 2 books, 36 divided by 2, 18. There's 18 children in the group. Next question. In the equation above, A and B are constants. The equation has infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many, we know, means that the right side is equal to the left side. So a fast way to do this is just to use the answer choices to help you. So if A equals 2, right, that's 6 minus 2x minus 1. That is not equal to this. If A equals 2, that's 6 minus 2x minus 7. So 6 minus 2x minus 7 is -1 minus 2x. So the answer is B. And you don't have to check C and D. Megan's regular wage at her job is $P per hour for the first 8 hours in a day, plus 1.5 times the regularly hour wage for work in excess of 8 hours that day. A total earnings of $137.50. What is her regularly hourly wage? We're going to do reverse engineering basically. We're going to use the choices to help us. So for hourly wage is 11.75. I'm using my phone calculator on this one. Mentally it might be a little too hard. Times 8, okay, so that's 94. She worked 10 hours. So the first 8 hours she made $94, and the extra 2 is 1.5 times. So we're gonna do 11.75 times 1.5. So she earns $17.62.5 for every hour she works above 8 hours if her hourly wage is 11.75. So now we can do times 2. That's 35.25. Now we add that to the 11.75 times 8, and we get 129.25. So A is not the choice. I'm thinking C or D might be it. So let's try C. 13.25 times 1.5, 19.875 times that by 2. So for those extra 2 hours, she earned $39.75. Now add that to 13.25 times 8. You get 145.75. So you're left with B. Because this is too high, this is too low, so you're left with B. A certain product costs the company $65 to make. The product sold by a salesperson earns a commission that's equal to 20% of the sales price of the product. All right. The profit the company makes for each unit is equal to the sale price minus the combined cost of making the product and the commission. Sure. The sales price of the product is $100. Okay, which of the following equation gives the number of units the company sold to make a profit 6840? Okay, so the right side has to equal 6840. You start at $100, and now you subtract $65, because that's like the cost to make, as well as 20% commission. So all you really have to do in this case is you do 100. So 1 minus 0.8. So it's 100 times 0.8 minus 65 equals 6840. So the answer should be A. And the reason is, like I just said, you start at $100. 100 times 0.8 is how much is left over after the commission you give to the salesman. And then you subtract 65, that's the cost to make. The answer is A. This will become 100 times 0.8 minus 65. All right, so next problem. The equation of no solution. No solution means what, guys? No solution basically means that the right side is not equal to the left side, and it will never be equal to the left side. So now I'm putting out my pen and pencil, guys, because this is getting a little more tricky. So bx minus 2x is equal to 8. What is the value of b? Well, if b is 4, we're left with 2x equals 8, which is x equals 4, so that's true. So now if b is 2, we're left with 2x minus 2x equals 8. So 0 equals 8, and that is just not true. 0 does not equal 8. An easier way just to see that b is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. 0x cannot equal 8. I do not need pen or pencil for this one. Hopefully you guys saw that. Now we're starting a new series. 4x over 5 equals 20. When the equation above was value of x. X is equal to 4x equals 100. So x equals 25. A tree had a height of 6 feet when it was planted. The equation above can be used to find how many years took the tree to reach 14 feet. What's number 2? Well, we know number 2 is a slope. It started at 6, so number 2 is a slope. So 2 is the average number of feet the tree grew per year. It's slope, right? Alan drives an average of 100 miles each week. His car can travel an average of 25 miles per gallon of gasoline by $5. This is actually a question that is on the paper SAT exams. So I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. I want you to comment the answer to this problem in the comments below. Let's see if you guys get it right. I'll guess B. If 4x minus a half equals negative 5, what's the value of 8x minus 1? The fast way to do this is just to multiply both sides by 2. So now you're left with 8x minus 1 equals negative 10. A science teacher is preparing the 5 stations of science laboratory, yada yada yada, no one cares. Experiment A requires 6 teaspoons of salt. A is 6. And B requires 4 teaspoons. So X is the number of stations that we set up for experiment A. Salt required. A requires 6 teaspoons of salt, so it should be 6x. 5 stations science laboratory. So it's 6x. So we have 5 laboratories. 5 minus 6x. So 6x plus 4y is equal to the total number of salt. So like, let's say T. And then X plus Y equals 5. So now you're left, you do X is equal to 5 minus Y. 30 minus Y plus 4Y equals T. 30 plus 3y equals t. So that's the same thing as if we were to divide everything by. So that means we have 6x plus 5 minus x equals the total number of teaspoons. We do 6x because that's the number of stations of A. Each one requires 6 teaspoons of salt. We do 5 minus x, that's the number of stations for station B. So that's equal to 6x plus 20 minus 4x equals t. So 2x plus 20. Number of sides will length 8 is 5 times the number of sides and length 3. So length 8, let's call that x. So x is equal to 5n. There are 6 sides with length 4. So let's say that is y. So y equals 6. So there's 6 sides already accounted for. And then there's n sides, and then there's 5n sides. So that's equal to 6 plus 6n equals 30. So it's B. And now if you look at our test results for this specific test, the other one, obviously I just get the test results and went to the next one. We only got one question wrong, and that was the one I randomly guessed on, and the one that you guys are supposed to solve in the comments below. So please be sure to comment below exactly what you did to get the answer you arrived at, and let's see which one of you all get it correct. If you can now finally see that the district SAT is in fact very doable, then like this video and comment below that you will get the score that you want. So be like, I will ace the DSA. I want to see that all over the comment. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video.